Welcome everybody to the Linux Minute. I'm your host, Guy the IT Guy, and this is your dailies. Okay, let's get into the Linux distro of the day. Let's see what we have popped up here on Distro Watch. And I'm sorry if you hear an air conditioner in the background because it was hot out today and my office is now baking. And I didn't realize it was so hot in here. There's the feature story of Elementary OS 5.1. Why did we wind up on that? And I think my screen is a little overblown here. Oh, that's at 100%. Looks like we got a couple stories of the day. Two of them. CentOS, which CentOS is really a decent little distribution, because if you want to install DaVinci Resolve on your Linux operating system, you actually have to set yourself up with a CentOS partition and just have like a dual boot system with CentOS, because that is the distribution that they recommend at DaVinci Resolve to actually use the video editing software. And they announced a release of an updated build, a Linux distribution from the build source code of Red Hat Enterprise Linux. And that's another reason why CentOS is so good, because this is Enterprise Linux. You normally have to pay for this. You can get this for free. And the new version is labeled CentOS 8.2.2004. And it's available for the Arch 64, and the PPC 64i, and the x86 64 architectures. So it looks like you can install this on an Arch 64 processor, which, if I remember right, that is something along the lines of the Raspberry Pi. I could be wrong. And as they continue on, we're pleased to announce the general availability of the CentOS Linux 8 effective immediately. This release for CentOS Linux 8 and is tagged as 2004, derived from the Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8.2 source code, and generates released. Since the upstream releases are all posted across all architectures, we strongly recommend every user apply all updates, including the content released today on your existing CentOS Linux 8 machine, just by running the DNF update. As with all CentOS Linux 8 components, this release was built from sources hosted at getcentos.org. Sources will be available from the vault.centos.org in their own dedicated directories to match the corresponding binary RPMs. So it looks like they have updated CentOS to the build of 2004. Let's go ahead and look at that. Of course, there's just the main screen. They're like, oh, hey, look at our main screen. Let's go ahead and go to CentOS.org. Get CentOS now. It's going to be one of my distributions installed on my drive. Can we get screenshots? Do we have any screenshots? We are totally going to have to install this. Wiki, manuals, GBG key info. And it looks like we do not have any screenshots. But the CentOS, as it states here on their website, is community-driven, free software effort focused on delivering robust open-source ecosystem around a Linux platform. And they offer two distributions. There's CentOS Linux, and it is a consistent, manageable platform that suits a wide variety of deployments for some open-source communities. It is a solid, predictable base to build upon. And then there's the new CentOS Stream, and it is a rolling release distro that tracks just ahead of Red Hat releases, or RHEL's development. Positioned as a midstream between Fedora Linux and RHEL For anyone interested in participating and collaborating in the RHEL ecosystem, CentOS Stream is your eligible platform for innovation. And in support of this community effort, the CentOS project provides extensive resources to build, test, release, and maintain code on these platforms. For information about updates and improvements on CentOS Stream and CentOS Linux 8, please check out the CentOS Stream release notes and the CentOS Linux release notes, or the release announcement in the mailing list archive. Information about the other actively maintained CentOS Linux releases is available on CentOS Linux 7 and CentOS Linux 6 release notes page. So let's see if we can get in to the CentOS Stream. Stream users need to take action after install. Presenting CentOS Stream. Let's see, it's a rolling Linux distro that exists as a midstream between upstream development in Fedora Linux and the downstream development for Red Hat. I was hoping it would really just stream the OS into a browser. I've run into that before. Verifying download installation images. I'm going to go ahead and download it. Okay, requested branch release Arch file name does not seem to be valid. Roger that. So it just sounds like it's the latest release of CentOS. CentOS. Okay, I thought I was on the get page. Bugger. I just had to go backwards. So, let's go to their page. Oh, I guess I could have clicked on the yellow button. And there is the Linux Stream, the CentOS Stream DVD and the CentOS Linux DVD ISO. So I'm going to just go ahead and click on that, download that. The following mirrors in your region should have ISO images available. Okie dokie. We will grab it, and that'll be for download. That could be one out in 2 weeks. Freebsd 11.4, the latest and final stable update in the product's legacy branch, and it will continue receiving security support until September 2021. So that's only a year and a half? Yeah, basically a year and a half, where it's only supported for a year and a half, where you could get, where was it we discussed yesterday? Mint is 5 years out. Hey, that seems like a more viable kind of operating system to go with, especially if you just want to use it as your primary operating system. And let's see, below are 2 screenshots. I was wondering if Haiku is 5 years as well, but I'm pretty much sure it's only 2 years, because sometimes they're 2 years, sometimes they're 5 years. But yeah, I'm wondering why they're only 2 years for FreeBSD. Receiving security support until September 2021. That the FreeBSD release engineering team is pleased to announce the availability of FreeBSD 11.4 release. This is the 5th and final release of the stable 11 branch. Some of the highlights include Clang, LLVM, LLD, LLDB, and compiler RT utilities, as well as libc++ have been updated to the upstream version. 10.00 OpenSSL have been updated to version 1.0.2u. Unbound has been updated to version 1.9.6. The Package 8 utility has been updated to version 1.3.2. The KDES desktop environment has been updated to version 5.18.4. And the GNOME desktop environment has been updated to version 3.28, supporting the renaming ZFS bookmarks, and has been added to CERT CTL, or I call it CERT control, 8 utility has been added. Several features and additions and updates, userland applications, warnings, and features for depreciated in future releases will now be printed on all FreeBSD versions. I remember one time I went to Ubuntu. I wonder if that's even still available. I went to Ubuntu once and I actually ordered the disc. It was like 10 bucks. But man, this was like back in 2004. It might have been 2003. Ubuntu.org. And I ordered the disc. It was only like 10 bucks. And I don't know if Linux, Ubuntu, free downloads, free desktop, Ubuntu server. Let's just hit the Linux Ubuntu. Well, I'll visit website. Let's see. Embedded servers by emac. No. Computer OS recommended. Find Computer OS. No. No. That's not what I was looking for. Try again, Ubuntu. Let's try this. We'll just click on Ubuntu. Let's see where that takes us. Because at one time you could buy Ubuntu on disk and they mailed you the disk, and then at one time you could buy it on like a little jump drive. But it was really cool because you got like a little CD case, and then there was the CD with Ubuntu on it, and it was actually a fully printed out Ubuntu CD. They even gave me a sticker. Stickers weren't really popular back in the day, and you didn't get stickers with your operating systems. Begin download Ubuntu. I guess they don't offer the DVDs anymore. I mean, even if I got a jump drive, if I got like 3 or 4 stickers, that'd be kind of cool. Desktop PCs, free curbside pickup. These just seem like ads. Yeah, add WW official, Office Depot. Yeah, go burn. It's like Ubuntu got taken over by ad bots. Dun, dun, dun. See, you click on visit website and it goes nowhere. Come on, Ubuntu, what did you do? Really? Related. I go to ubuntu.org and said related links. What a bunch. Why did it go to www.7? It should be www.ubuntu.org. No, it goes back to www7. God, did they sell out? No. See, you click on Ubuntu server, and it's just going to be ads. Did Ubuntu.org just forget to renew their license for their website on the URL, and they're like, oh, crap, we missed it. Aye, you mateys. I just imagine them as being pirates. See, it goes to ads. See, if we click on something like this, it's just going to be ads to take us to more crappy websites. Ubuntu, you got owned. Let's just see if we just type. No, I didn't want to put in org. Let's just try Ubuntu. Nothing. Deleting. They're at ubuntu.com. They're not org anymore? Back in the day, it was ubuntu.org. Now it's ubuntu.com. And of course, Google's like, oh, we will take advantage of this. We will place ads, and nothing but ads that rotate you through endless ads. Because we're ads holes. Let's see, products. Oh, hey, look at that. Let's see, Ubuntu Snapcraft, the app store with secure packages and ultra reliable updates with multiple Linux distros. I want to know. Mirror? What? Ultra fast and lightweight Wayland compositor for secure desktop and device displays. Okay, this is a canonical, so hey, let's hit that. Migrating infrastructure to Ubuntu 20.04 long term. Ubuntu support during the outbreak. Server containers, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah, come on. Let's see. I saw pricing. Maybe that's. Can you? I mean, yeah, it's easy enough to download it, but what if I want to buy it? If I don't have an opportunity to accidentally delete it. Purchase from the store. I clicked on it. I clicked on it. I clicked on it. I clicked on it. Come on, Ubuntu, you can do it. No, I wanted Ubuntu, not Ubuntu security. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Come on, Ubuntu, you can do it. Ubuntu IoT and device services. $30,000, 2-week delivery. Must deliver machines, 1,000 devices included. Yeah, I'm not setting up a business or a server farm or anything weird stuff like that. Apparently enterprise. Okay, we need to get out of the enterprise section. It's a nice ship, but come on now. I just need Ubuntu desktop. I guess I could always just buy Ubuntu stickers, but hey, I'd rather support the people, like Linux Mint. You can go to Linux Mint and buy Linux Mint stickers. Download Ubuntu for desktops. Okay, here we go. Open source. Yeah, just buy Ubuntu Advantage. Doesn't look like you can buy it on disk anymore. What is Kubernetes? Let's see here. Oh, it's about to get loud. Live flight's coming in. I don't know how loud it's going to get in here, but I hear live flight coming this way. It is about to get loud. Unless the air conditioner is going to override it. Oleana. Well, there's participate about, let's see. I knew you could buy stickers around here before. I'm really into the stickers. I like stickers. Especially when I get stickers of like the operating system I'm using, so I can stick it on the front of my computer. It's like, aha, mint inside. Let's see. Linux Mint t-shirts, but are they approved? I guess it'd be at Hello Tux, because you can find just about anything here. You can find t-shirts, stickers. Hey, Bert. Promoting your software. Or promoting free software, I guess I should say. This is some actually decent hoodies. I mean, I like the zip-up hoodies myself, but hey. Okay. Are you not from the United States? I don't know, am I? Wow, that is a minty shirt. Oh my god. Although that white one with the 38 USD, the white one with the little Linux Mint logo is pretty cool. It's like, yeah, be minty. Oh look, you can buy Linux Mint on a flash drive with the Mint logo on it. 35 USD. Jiminy Christmas, that better be a SanDisk there, buddy. Let's go back up to polo shirts, because I can wear those at work. Freaking government jobs, man. Size small when you wear t-shirts, but if you wear a polo shirt, just fine. Man, I just want a 3X, bro. Wonder if I could download the logo and print it out onto a polo, because I have a shop and I can print that out onto. See, like all their shirts are just like, well, you're gonna be 2X. Everything's 2X. Bugger. Wasn't that just a bummer? Like, say, like for instance, you want, let's see, like a peppermint shirt. I bet those would be pretty cool, because the peppermint logo is literally a peppermint. Kind of looks like the umbrella logo, though. And let's go see. It's 2X. Yep, 2X. Peppermint. Umbrella. Okay, who else do we got here? Slackware, Ubuntu Studio, Ubuntu. I figured they'd have like a light blue one with the little mouse on it. Ubuntu. Man, I wonder if these are, if hellotux.com is official, like if, you know, they're allowed to do that. And there's a story on Peppermint Linux a few days ago. I am not seeing it. There was an update on its distro, though. Select distribution. Easy OS, DZ. See, there's so many distributions. Freespire. I used to have Linspire. That was the paid version of Freespire, which they just have links to. Yep, there's Linspire. It used to be called Lindos back in the day. It was pretty cool. I mean, I paid $45 and it was good to go for 5 years, and I could download games all I wanted out of the store. I think it was Call of Duty. No, it was Command and Conquer. Oh, what was I looking for? Peppermint. I went way past. Did I just see Puppy OS? There's Pop, Pinguy, Pinguy. I had that before. Yep, Puppy. Holy cow. Puppy OS. Let's go to... Oh, I was in the piece. What am I doing? I get so distracted. Parrot. Parrot's pretty good. It used to be called Patriot. Now it's called Parrot. Oh, I did not click on the go. Go! Peppermint OS. See, their screen is pretty nifty. It is the colors of Bavarian Motorworks. I'm sure they didn't mean to make it that dark blue, but those are the logo colors of Bavarian Motorworks. That's why I like the peppermint display so much. It's like, yeah, that matches the logo on my car. In case you're wondering, Bavarian Motorworks, if you turn it into an acronym, it stands for BMW. It's an older BMW, but it's BMW nonetheless. Let's go to Peppermint OS and let's see what they've got to offer. Peppermint 10. And Peppermint has LTS, or long-term support, with minimal application choices made for you. Because when you install it, it is very thin. It's still on the 18.04 LTS code base, but with 4.18 kernel series. Come on, man. He's like, we just released 10. Have fun. Oh, by the way, we're still running on 18.04, even though 20 just came out. 20.04. For God's sake, Peppermint. Upgrade your game, bro. Hey, look, screenshots. And I just hit the mic, trying to itch my mouth. Whoa, those are some colorful screenshots, themed in purple, themed in green. There's nothing themed in mint. Themed in blue, all colors available. Software managers? Oh, Krita. I've got that. That is a nice alternative to Photoshop. It's just as powerful as Photoshop. has just as many options as Photoshop. And if I remember right, you can even add the same Photoshop. I want to call them filters, but they're not filters. Extensions. We'll just call them extensions. But yeah, it's pretty impressive software for being free. I'm just like, wow. Okay. I didn't go that far back. Or maybe I did. I just wanted to get out of the picture. Maybe I just gotta click on the outside of the picture. Here it is, themed in multiple colors. It all looks red to me, Chief. Yep, still red. Then we got blue, standard Linux color. Well, actually, I should say standard Mac color. Standard Mac folder color. And green. And purple. Yeah, it kind of looks funky in purple. Beige. How boring. Gray. Themed in pink. That gives me a toothache just thinking about that one. More defaults. Default theme is red and white. I guess that makes sense, but where's the blue? They've got it in red, white, and gray. And the default desktop. Peppermint. Open image in new tab. Let's see how big this image is. Oh. So I could, in theory, put it here, but, you know, then where's my starship gonna go? Yes, that is Star Trek Online, and I got some kind of special deflector. It chrome-plated my entire ship, which it looks pretty gnarly when you go through some nebulas. It's like, wow. I'm going to save image as. And then the funny thing is with this Windows, the only reason I'm using it right now is because this is what my laptop's got. I am currently in the process of fixing up an old Dell T3500. I'm going to stick my AverMedia video capture card into it with the Quadra FX 3800. So that way I can use that to stream with. Because right now it's in my Dell 790, which I upgraded the video card to a 10. It's not 1080. It's a 1650 GTX. Of course, yes, it has an upgraded power supply, so it allows me to just belt it out and play some video games. It's the only reason why I keep a Windows system, so I can play Star Trek Online. If I could play Star Trek Online on Linux, I would. I mean, I'm sure I can convert it over using Wine, but I was doing that once with Final Fantasy, and yeah, it started to work, and then I just gave up all hope because I was busy working. Which is why my podcasts are so late at night, because I don't get off work. I go to work at 7:30 in the morning, and I mean that's literally when I clock in, and then I don't go off till 6 o'clock at night, and then I come home and I've just got to relax because I'm constantly walking around with laptops and desktops, and oh wow, it's a crazy place. But that has been the Linux Minute Daily number 2. And yeah, I know we just talked about Peppermint and a couple operating systems. I'll go more into depth tomorrow when I can think a little bit better. Things will start to slow down, less crazy at work, so that way I can get into more of everything. Oh, the distro watch. We should probably weekly mobile. Why weekly mobile? Does this look mobile to you? Okay. Welcome to this year's second issue. They reviewed Elementary OS. I don't want it to be mobile. I don't know why it insisted mobile. This is a laptop on Wi-Fi. It's not mobile. Not by any means. There we go, the main page. That's where I was trying to get. And there's that little Justin Timberlake dude on a tricycle with goggles. Isn't he special? Okay. Oh yeah, I guess we did cover FreeBSD and CentOS. Even took a little bit of look. I mean, CentOS does kind of have a cool looking desktop. I mean, hopefully it's not going to be one of those desktops where, oh, I want to add icons to it. No, you may not. You are not the super user. But at least you could probably add a fancy little dock there. I like those docks that kind of make the horseshoe shape. Those are pretty cool. But I will hang it up now. I know I tried to hang it up earlier, but this has been Guy the IT Guy. This is the Linux Minute Daily.